So yeah, in the battle of the MVPs is the biggest anticlimax of the year. It is the biggest anticlimax of the year. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. The MVP battle might have been one of the worst games of the entire year. And it was one of the worst games because one team showed up to play and another team didn't. It was as simple as that. I don't care what happens in the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic could have a 20-point fourth quarter and they could make it a 9-point game. I don't care. They're down 30 points going into the fourth. They were down 30 points at halftime. The effort level from the entire Lakers team, they were awful. They were absolutely awful. And obviously I was live for this, turned it off in the fourth quarter. It's 4:43 in the morning. So if you guys could subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel recently. But obviously, look, I'm working my ass off here. I am working my ass off trying to make this something. And as you can tell, I'm up at nearly 5 a.m. making recaps on these videos. So I'm going to get this video up. I'm going to record another video while waiting for ads to come up. I'm talking about the Curry game when Curry had 40 something. But Shai absolutely outdueled Luka today. I don't know if either of them are going to see the floor again, but Shai had a solid, like a 30, and Luka has 19. Like, I could have swore, okay, yeah, Luka has 19 points on 20 shots. Luka's not been that bad. He's not been that bad, but in the battle of the MVPs, clearly there's a winner. There's a clear winner, especially when Luka had 7 in the first 4 minutes of the game. The Lakers, in Luka's defense, had nothing without Luka. Like, when Luka did not create anything, the Lakers just as a team had nothing. Like, Luka was throwing lobs and DeAndre Ayton was missing open dunks. One of Luka's assists was a Vando 3. Dalton Connect in his defense is hitting shots. Bronny not playing is a shock. Just a bad game for the Lakers. Like, it is. It was a bad game for the Lakers. And the Thunder, this Thunder team reminds me of the 2016 Warriors, where it's like the most next man up thing. Like, they won a playoff series without Steph that year, and he was the unanimous MVP. And they comfortably won it. Like, they were so good as a team, Steph would just sit fourth quarters. Any game Steph missed, you just assume they're going to win. And I'm even convinced that Shai could miss a game and they're going to be fine. Like, AJ Mitchell just decided he wanted to be unbelievable. Look at this. 16 for Joe, 10 for Caruso, 30 for Shai. 14, 11, 11. 6. Even Ousmane Dieng scored. Ousmane fucking Dieng. The man who people all call a bust. The man who people have been calling a bust for years. Ousmane Dieng just is out here getting buckets. He's out here getting buckets. I was about to say singular, but no. He got 2 buckets. Technically buckets. More than one. But look, OKC are that good. They're that good. They are a team that I'm so high on. And look, I'm a Miami fan. We're never beating OKC. I love Luka Doncic. And look, I don't think there's any player in the history of basketball that could have dragged this Lakers team to beating this OKC team. I think Shai is the perfect superstar for this team. I think the way Shai plays, it works for their team. I think what he does is perfect, and they don't have J-Dub. Like, when J-Dub comes back, it's going to be scary. They have shooters, they have role players, they have cheap role players, they have defenders, they have fucking dogs like Case and Wallace. Chet and Hartenstein are going to be great. Are going to be great as long, while they're under contract. I think they might have to get rid of Hartenstein when Chet's and J-Dub's extensions kick in at the end of this year. But, big but, we are looking at a team in the Thunder who might be unbeatable. They might be unbeatable. And if that's, by the way, that is healthy. If they're not healthy, it is what it is. They might be unbeatable healthy. For the Lakers, it's a bad game. And this is one of those things where it's like, we saw the Thunder, and this was a huge difference, I think, between the Lakers, who are a decent team. Like, look, the Lakers are borderline contenders, but the Lakers rely on individual greatness. And today, Luka was okay. Wasn't good. He was okay. He was, like, fine. He was absolutely fine. Like, not Luka level, but Luka needed to score 40 for him to stay in this game. That's the problem, is Luka needs to drop 40 for him to stay in a game. Like, Smart's not good enough offensively. Rui's fine. Ayton was anonymous. Austin Reeves just today didn't have it. Just didn't have it today. And that's fine. Some days you don't have it. He didn't have it today. And look, the Lakers absolutely were cooked. They were cooked. And look, they're down 35 points. If this is 40, if it's 15, I don't care. The Thunder absolutely got the better of them, and Shai won this one. And we're talking about the MVP rating. Look, one game in November does not decide the MVP. But what one game in November can do is it can change the way we're looking at the MVP right now. And right now, I think Luka was in front before this game. I think Shai, for me, it went Luka, Jokic, Shai, Wemby. I thought Wemby, from what I saw, was really good today. Wemby was really good. He had his first triple-double of the season. But they still got killed. What Luka, like Nikola Jokic has 33 points at the half. So like if they can pull out a win, which they're somehow down, he has more than half his team's points. If they can somehow pull out a win and he goes and drops 55, then clearly, obviously, we're looking at a situation where Jokic goes first in MVP over Shai. But right now, I think we're looking at Jokic, Shai, Luka in a very close race. And if they lose today, it's probably Shai back at number one. And Wemby's still hanging on. Like, I'm not saying Wemby's not out of the race by any means, but there's no one other than those four. No one other than those four is realistically in the race. And right now, Shai has pushed himself into a really close lead, but it's like, it's close, but there's a long way to go. Like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And they're 10, 12K. What's it? They've played 10 of 80. So what? They're 5K in. They're at the first 5K split. So being lead at the end of the first 5K split, like, it matters. Not going to change. Not going to decide who wins the marathon. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. OKC Thunder might just be too fucking good. I'll see you guys.